Hello everyone. You are loading into a match that Mr. NikoPower has submitted on the forums. I gave him a promise that I would take a look at his match. And so here we are. Let's see what happens. I haven't seen this before, so I don't know exactly what to expect. Looking at the team lineup, I see that unfortunately there is a failed division on the enemy team. Immediately, that makes me think that those two players are probably not that good. You never know, they could be. Looking at the rest of the team, there's a Pensacola and a Shores. Definitely the Shores is a concern to the Kamikaze. Pensacola can be a concern as well. We have a Nagato, a Congo, and a new Mex. Honestly, those are not a big deal. Nice, slow, big battleships I can kill, or Nico can kill. On Nico's team, we've got three Minakaze, well, two Minakazes and Kamikaze now because it's been changed. So that's not too bad. Gade is good considering looking at the enemy team, there really isn't much of a gunboat destroyer other than that tier 4 V170. So that might come in very handy. I see we have some good cruisers, just like over here. Um, So yeah, I think we're pretty evenly matched here between the two of them. Atlanta might be better than Pensacola as long as it can survive. Fiji is definitely going to be better than Shores or Pensacola though. Cleveland is probably the same tier as Leander, maybe worse, I don't know. Anyway, let's take a look at the battle here. Now, I'm looking at the mini-map and I'm seeing that Nico is using the New Year's camo. And with the destroyer, I would say that's probably not a good idea. Because you lose that 3% of the detection concealment, I should say. You lose that 3% concealment bonus, so that's a problem. For flags, I see the awesome Corgi flag. Yeah, looks sexy. And then we've got, I see Papa Papa for extra free XP. Not a bad idea, especially with the New Year's camo. Okay, Nico has smoked up into A. Probably not a good idea, but hey, that's alright at this point. The enemy knows he's there, so he's doing the right thing, which is basically getting himself in a position to run if needed. At least that's how I would play it as well. Let's go back to the flags here, see what he's got. Looks like the 5% reduction to cooldown, which isn't too bad. Not sure. It looks like I see a dragon flag. Am I seeing this right? Is this? I'm gonna screenshot this because I want to see what the other flags are that he's using and compare them. I'm sorry guys, at the top of my head, I don't recognize a couple of them. Yeah. So anyway, let's continue on with the video. I'll look up those flags and I'll post my thoughts on them in the YouTube comments. It's not that big a video. Alright, so now we're going to go into Nico's view and see what he's looking at and how he's moving around his cursors. The Kamikaze, by the way, is a wonderful ship. If it ever comes back on sale again, you should definitely buy it as soon as possible. Does a wonderful job of picking up stuff. Now, here I see a little bit of a misplay. Nico seems to be wanting to go back to the other side, and I'm not quite sure why he wants to go to that other side. We've got two cruisers on the 1-2 line that are really dependent on NikoPower's vision here. And what I mean by vision is right now Nico should probably be, I would say, at D2 or somewhere around there. He should be in position to torpedo that, what is that over there? Whatever that battleship is. Probably the Nagato is going to be my guess. So he should be in position to shoot that thing. Okay, now it looks like he's turning and he's heading back up north. Not a bad call. Just want to comment, take a look. Somebody on this team, the Gade, went up the channel. Don't do that. Look at there. The Crash Bay was waiting for somebody to do that. You almost always find one person who is either AFK or chooses to wait for you. By the way, I think Nico's got an AFK battleship down there. Anyway, back to Nico and his plans. Aha, that is the Nagato. Alright. And it looks like the cruiser's over there. I don't know what the Königsberg is firing torpedoes at, but if it's at the battleship, it's not going to hit. Got a Pensacola, and that's going to be a bit of a problem for Nico. See what he chooses to do. At this point, Nico could either turn to go to B to support the Gade, or he could go and engage the Nagato and Pensacola. Personally, oh wow, he got the V-170. Not bad. Personally, I would probably go after the 2 ships in C2, try to support the team over there. The Gade clearly overextended, and he paid the ultimate price for that. We're down 3 on our team now. Really 4 because there's an AFK. They're only down by 2 ships, so this is not looking too good for Nico here. Alright, we're going into torpedoes. Now, like battleships, I always try to have my torpedoes aimed beforehand as well. He's locked in on the Pensacola. He should be locked in on the Nagato. The Pensacola is outside torpedo range. Torpedo range is 7 kilometers. And he's shooting, I think he's trying to hit the front of the Nagato, but he's not aiming for him. That's an interesting strategy. Sometimes the little indicator kind of lies to you and it's a little off, so that can be a problem sometimes. He should be using narrow spread too, by the way, Nico. You want to try to make sure you hit as much as you can, of course, and unfortunately the Nagato spotted you, and because of that you will see your torpedoes will probably miss. Oh, one's gonna hit. Oh, okay, not bad. No floods though, unfortunately. Looks like the Pensacola's gonna die. That's a good thing. Alright, you're switching to guns. You're shooting him, okay? So by shooting him, you're doing 2 things. One is you're letting the Pensacola know that he can shoot you pretty easily, and 2, you might distract the Nagato into turning or something like that, which will take some pressure off of your teammates potentially. Look at the mini map now. You've got a destroyer right in front of you, Nico. Again, you're trying to shoot the Pensacola, but you don't have him targeted. And he's turning away. Your 7-kilometer torpedoes will not hit. And that Mutsuki continues to pop into the right. And there he is. But we're going to go with Nico's vision right now and see what's going on. Nico is continuing to shoot. Now he's using guns. Not a bad idea considering how low health that Pensacola is. But, oh my god. Oh, okay, he saw him. Good, good, good. Alright, what are we doing here? Wow, that Mutsuki totally screwed up that torp drop. Nico, punish him. There you go. That's all you need to fire. You don't need more. Bam! Now, you should have been killed there. I'm amazed that you survived. At this point, I would fire that last torpedo at the Pensacola and probably continue. Maybe smoking up here would be a good idea. Your smoke's available. You've got 3 charges of it. You set fire on him, and you're probably going to kill him now, so there's no point in throwing torpedoes. This is a mistake a lot of destroyer captains will do. They'll try to go for that torpedo kill when they have plenty of hit points, or when the target doesn't have that much hit points left, I should say. Right now, you've been spotted by the Nagato, and he's looking right at you. At this point, if I'm playing this, I am smoking up. And as soon as I go smoked up, I'm going to pop my torpedoes after him. Okay, you're showing torpedoes now. That's not a bad idea. Again, I would be smoking up first. We're finding some way to avoid those shells. I wouldn't be turning south just yet if you really want to make sure those shells hit. Oh man, got lucky there. His shells didn't really hit you. Alright, now we're turning. Okay, we're repairing the fire. You don't have to do that. I learned that the hard way in ranked. Alright, good kill. Like I was saying, I learned the hard way in ranked. You really don't need to repair a fire on a destroyer. You lose such a little amount of hit points that it doesn't matter as much, at least. If you got 2 fires, sure. If you've got a fire and let's say your engine is destroyed or your rudder and you're trying to run away from an enemy, Definitely worth doing there. All right, let's take a look at those flags again. I think, oops, I think we're looking at. I think that's a. I think I see a Zulu flag. I always get that mixed up with the Commander XP flag, Hotel Yankee. So again, I'll take a look at it. I think I see an India Bravo there as well. To be honest, I can never remember what all these flags are named, and I just remember what they do. That's all that matters to me. Okay, at this point, Nico is positioning himself to go in for a B cap. That's not a bad idea, because clearly this side has pushed. I see we have a Congo coming up the middle, which for him is probably not a bad idea either. He's going up the channel to engage the other flank faster than the ships that went all the way around A. I mean, look at that one cruiser that's all the way over there, the Fiji. That's unfortunate. He's going to be out the battle way too long. Alright, what's Nico looking at? I'm guessing he's looking at the Graf Spee. Another tip, but this, he's smoking. Why is he smoking? He got detected. Alright, so what's detecting him? Probably going to be a Fubuki or Fujin with stealth. There he is, Fujin. Alright, Nico, change the guns and shoot. Change the guns and shoot. That's what you need to be doing right now. Forget the torpedoes. Torpedoes don't matter. Oh man, alright. Well, you got lucky there. He's running. Now, what I would do is either torpedo the smoke or look at that Graf Spee coming your way. So I just noticed something. It doesn't look like you have Concealment Expert on this thing, and this ship really needs Concealment Expert in order for it to function. Oh, big hit. You need to survive, and to do that, you can't be spotted. Okay, one of your torps is on the right there. The second launch is probably gonna hit the island. Okay, cool. You're getting back in this. No, you're back out of it. If you're gonna blow smoke, stay in it, or at least stay towards the edge so that people can't see you, which you're doing here. Good. Not bad. Alright, well, you're falling into trouble and you're falling out of trouble, which is not a bad thing to be doing. Are you gonna hit? No. Oh, but look at that. Talk about perfect timing. You have a battleship that came up and he's gonna do two things. One, he's probably gonna kill that Graf Spee for you. Or at least take his attention away from you so you can gun him down, which looks like you're about to do. The other thing that's nice... Oh, no, you're going to go for torps again. The other thing that's nice about him being there is now the other destroyer, that Fujin, is going to focus him instead of you, because he sees an easy torp hit. Good call on restraining your torpedo strike, by the way. No point in shooting torpedoes that close with an enemy or with an ally in front of you. A lot of people make that mistake. I've made that mistake a couple times myself. Where'd that Fujin go? Did it die? Fujin died somehow. I don't know how. Okay, somebody got the Fujin, so that's good. Engine's dead. You could either repair it or leave it for 20 seconds. I'd probably just leave it for 20 seconds. I want that repair available in the future, so good call there. Like I was saying though, definitely go Concealment Expert. Especially with it being a tier 4 skill now. It's easier to reach. Go for it. Alright, so we see a Congo in the distance. We have a cruiser someplace in that direction. There's another cruiser down that way to the right. Oh no, that's a battleship, that's a New Mex. Okay, so when I'm seeing this, I start salivating because I know, assuming that that destroyer can't be or that cruiser isn't there, I know I can go straight down that channel that you see on your right there. You're looking through. I would just hit my, I would hit my speed boost, I'd go straight into D, and I would torp the living crap out of that Congo, because that Congo is not paying attention. He's too busy dealing with the other Congo. Okay, what else? And that's the win. Okay. So, not a bad strike, but overall, you know, there's definitely some room for improvement. The way you're playing the ships, I agree with some of the other people that posted. You might want to try going up the Russian destroyer line, which is more gun-oriented, or the USN destroyer line, and practice using smoke and get really good at using smoke to hide yourself and to run away too, as both offensive and defensive. Um, those are my tips for you. Thanks for watching.